Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about I might not be saving a lot of money for the next foreseeable future. Let's get started and talk about it. I know I told you guys a few months ago that I want to save an additional $5,000 for our savings to have, and I'm going to show you my savings tracker. And the reason why is it kind of gives us some more wiggle room. So if I lost maybe one of my accounts, or there was an unexpected expense, it just gives you a little extra, maybe for medical, whatever, just an extra $5,000. It can really come in handy because there are times each year where maybe your tax bill is higher, maybe you had a few more home repairs than you thought, or something cost a little more than you thought it was going to. It could be anything. It's nice to have a little more wiggle room. I used to, when I started this channel, I did all sorts of savings channels, and it keeps you motivated. And so I started doing that, and so I've been filling this out. Now I'm going to give you an update on my savings, and I'm going to tell you what expenses are coming up. Okay, in September, I saved $590. That was a good month. October, $375, and November, $210. Okay, now the reason why I'm not saving as much as I go further on, maybe it is partly because of holiday, but I'm not spending near the amount of money that I usually do on holiday. We have some expenses coming up, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do about my savings, because I'm not giving the savings tracker up. My husband needs new glasses and eye exam. That is very important, and that is a need. I consider that on the priority list. Okay, I do eventually, I'm going to say within the next 6 months, need to replace my phone. And I think I've told you guys, I call it out in the field, but I'm out and about when I do demos. I've got to have a working phone. Our particular demos, they require me to have 3 different apps for this, okay? So I can't have apps glitching, I can't run out of memory. And last time my phone wasn't charging well, and I had to immediately go out and get a phone. I want to get a phone before I have to really go where it's not an urgent situation and I absolutely need one. So I want to get one before it becomes urgent, if that makes sense. Also, our camera that my husband films me on for YouTube is getting older. It's not charging as well. It's not urgent, but it's something that we have in the back of our mind, and so he'll probably be going to look for that. And also a plane ticket to go home and visit my father. So there's 4 things right there. Now, you might say, well, how are you going to save and do that? One thing I want to mention, I know I've heard many people, and all of us are on different budgets. Some of you I know are living off just Social Security alone. Some of you have pensions. Some of you are still working. It's a variety of people. And we live all over the United States and other countries. So I don't know your situation at all, so I'm not prejudging anything. But I know that several of you have said, hey, I just don't have any extra to save. I'm going to say this from a mindset. If you, even if it's just $10, let's say that you get paid once a month, okay? Even if it's $10, $15, $20, something, anything you can do, okay? If you just set aside that in what I call a no-touch savings account. That's what I have. I have a special no-touch savings account where it's for extreme emergency only. If you can set that money aside, it really, even if you don't make a lot, we don't make tons of money at all, but it makes you feel abundant. When you feel like all the money you make goes to bills and you have nothing left over, it feels like a scarcity mindset. So even if you don't have a lot to save something. Let's say you're like, Dawn, I can't do that. Well, you go to the grocery store. Maybe you budget, I'm just making this up. Let's say that you're single and you budget $150 a month for groceries because you're on a tight budget. Well, maybe after that month you have $10 left over. Take that $10 and put it in savings. There's always ways to make extra money. There's always ways to save extra money. And I know many of you are way more frugal than me, but I will tell you, doing a savings challenge like this, you can even print off things like this, $1. I mean, you can do it really small. Every little bit makes a difference. So I want to say that. Now, I've been doing really well with tracking my spending. I've been doing that now for a while, for a big part of this year. And honestly, there are times I probably buy more than I need to, mostly at the grocery store. I don't have a lot of buyer's remorse, and the longer I'm on this YouTube channel, the less buyer's remorse I have, which is really positive. One thing I don't want to do is overthink this, because when I start comparing myself to other people who are way more frugal than me, it takes the joy out of it. This is supposed to be a spending plan, and we're supposed to enjoy our life, and it's not comparing ourselves to others, but comparing ourselves to how we used to spend money, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I wanted to share about our budget. Things are going well. I can always make improvements along the way. How's your budget going? And what do you guys think? Do you guys use a savings tracker or a goal tracker to track your financial goals? I'd like to hear about it in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye, everybody.